Prologue. The year was 1963, a time when the world was still spinning in shades of black and white, even if the Beatles were starting to inject a little Technicolor rebellion into the mix. For most it was a time of poodle skirts and soda fountains, but for three particular souls huddled in the grimy alley behind Bernie's Bait and Tackle and Liverpool's Docklands, it was a time of schemes, scams, and a burning, insatiable wanderlust. These were no ordinary teenagers, oh no. These were the self-styled three Misfits, and their names were Finnegan, Finn O'Malley, Beatrice B. Sterling, and Thomas Tommy Ashton. And they were, to put it mildly, a menace. Finn, the self-proclaimed leader, was a whirlwind of ginger hair and misplaced confidence. At 17, he possessed the uncanny ability to talk his way into, and occasionally out of, any situation. His pockets, though usually empty, often contained a strange assortment of objects he'd acquired from various sources. A rusty doorknob here, a half-eaten sausage there. Finn had a magpie's eye for the useless. B, also 17, was the brains of the operation, albeit a delightfully chaotic one. With spectacles perched precariously on the bridge of her nose, and a perpetually ink-stained smock, she could decipher a shipping manifest faster than most harbor masters. Her passion was cartography, a love born not from textbooks, but from poring over tattered maps pilfered from the local library's discard pile. Tommy, the youngest at 16, was a walking paradox, a gentle giant with a penchant for mischief. Built like a small brick outhouse, he possessed the strength to bend iron bars with his bare hands, a talent mostly used for freeing jammed bicycle chains and occasionally persuading stubborn vending machines to cough up their sugary treasures. He was also the most easily distracted, prone to chasing stray cats mid-scheme or getting lost in thought while staring at a particularly interesting knot. Their story, as is usually the case with the misfit types, wasn't exactly conventional. They hadn't been orphaned in some tragic Victorian-esque fashion. No weeping parents, no dramatic orphanage fires. Oh no. The three misfits had orphaned themselves. It all started with the family portraits. For Finn's lot, they were all serious expressions and a long dull history of potato farming. B was from a family who expected her to marry a nice librarian and spend her days indexing. For Tommy it was a long line of butchers, who believed life was about the quality of a good sausage and nothing else. None of the three could fathom this life. The stifling expectations, the predictable routines, the utter lack of adventure. So, with a shared look, a plan hatched over a stolen fish and chips and a complete absence of remorse.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?